So what's happening, guys and girls? It's been about a month or so since I've done the video, but I'm finally back. I've been taking some time off to get a few things done and work on a couple things here and there. Just personal stuff. But anyways, guys, today we are going to be talking about Bitcoin and just like markets in general, and where exactly we can possibly see things going in the near future. So let's just jump straight into it. So we've got crypto bubbles up here, and on the day right now, everything is pretty much just about red, with the exception of a few things that are maybe up about 2% or so. Right now, we have Bitcoin sitting at a current price of $20,949 with a current market cap of $399 billion, borderline $400 billion. So that's currently what we're looking at with Bitcoin, which is rank 1 on the daily. So let's go check out the week right now. So with the week, we've actually had a pretty green week for the most part, as you guys can see here, with the exception of a few things being red. For the most part, the week's been pretty green and things have been going up. We've been seeing a nice uptrend in BTC and crypto in general over the weekend, which is actually a bit of a shocker for quite a few of us who were expecting things to actually continue on downwards, with the few things that are going to be coming out later on this week that we'll be talking about later on in the video here, which may actually contribute to that happening. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and also check the year really quick before we continue on in the video. So when you go ahead and you look at the year, one thing I would want to point out here is there's still quite a few things that are in the green. So that's just something to keep in mind, guys, because we have Solana that's currently up 22% down here. We have AVAX up 59% on the year. We have GMT up 527%. We have Gala still up 225%. Sandbox is still up 129%. We do have a few things like Engines down 60% just about. ICP, Internet Computer, is down 83%. And Filecoin is down 89%. So we have quite a few alts that are down about 80 to 90%, but then we also have a few that are chilling around that like 60 to 50% range. So market's pretty much just a little bit all over the place when you look at things from the yearly perspective. We got Chainlink at 63%. So it really depends on what you're looking at. We got Bravecoin right here, Atom right here, XRP. So it just really depends on what you're looking at from that type of perspective. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the current long and BTC short ratio. Looking at the current BTC short to long ratio, it's currently looking like the market is going long for the most part. So the majority are long right now, which is actually kind of surprising for me, because usually on Sundays you start to see the shorts start coming in, especially with equities, the stock market opening on Monday, which is tomorrow. So this is still kind of early. It's 4:46 p.m. over here on the eastern side of the U.S. So we still have quite a bit of time before later tonight, because usually these type of moves start to happen overnight, and then that's when the market starts going short while most of the East Coast is asleep. Or at least that's pretty much what I'm used to seeing on my side of the world. So with that being said, we definitely have some time to sit back and wait. We'll probably come back to this later on in the video and see what's going on with it later on, because I'm probably not going to get this video done exactly when I'm expecting it to get it done. But anyways, guys, so that's pretty much what we're looking at right here. So for right now, the market is long pretty much. And honestly, in my personal opinion, where I'm leaning a bit towards the short side myself. I'm really wanting to go long, but there's quite a few things that are like up ahead of us that you could say is priced into the market, but I honestly don't believe the market has completely priced in everything. And that's the problem with what's going on right now, with a lot of just the different things that are going on across all global markets right now. There's just so many things that, I mean, you could say that most of it is priced in, but there's so many things that are lingering that haven't happened yet that can have a very, very tremendous effect on the market direction in either which way, but mostly leaning negative, that haven't really happened. And that's kind of weird that as soon as I say that, the shorts kind of take over the longs right now. But anyways, guys, let's continue on here on in the video, and we'll probably come back to this and check this out later on. Alrighty, guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at my crazy weekly chart. So actually, this is the daily chart. So we're looking at the daily chart. The three charts I've been pretty much keeping an eyeball on have been the weekly, the daily, and the 4-hour chart. I look at the monthly here and there, but it's pretty much just been those ones. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have drawn out here. So as you can see, BTC is clearly respecting this long-term downtrend from our recent high, clearly showing respect to that. And we haven't even gotten close to like back up here at all. And we haven't really seen much of a relief rally either as well, which is why I'm kind of eyeballing this range here, because if things don't come out as bad as me and quite a few others are expecting it to be, we may be able to see that relief rally actually happen and send us up here. So let's go ahead and talk about that. So Monday is going to be the 11th, and that's right here. That's why I got this red line drawn here. So between the 11th and Friday of this coming week, I'm expecting personally us to see a very, very large move. So that large move is going to either be to the upside or the downside. And obviously, I know a lot of people hate when everybody says that, but that's pretty much where we are at. So with that being said, I'm honestly believing that we're going to see a large move to the downside, guys. And I'm going to explain why exactly later on. But first, let's go ahead and talk about the upside potential that can possibly happen. So as you guys see that we're actually trading within this range right here, we're starting to try to form a trending move back upward, right? So if we're actually able to break out of this resistance that's around this $21,000 range, then our next level of resistance slash support would be around this $23,500 range. So one thing that I want to note here is we have yet to even get close to coming back up towards this area. We weren't able to do it here. Are we going to be able to do it here? I'm not exactly sure that we are going to be able to pull this off. And I'll explain why later on in the video. But I honestly don't believe we're going to be able to pull this off. But if we can pull this off and break clearly through this, then that's when you can kind of pretty much sit back and say, okay, this is going to be that relief rally that everybody's been waiting for. So with that being said, that's more likely going to be a scenario if a few things that were potentially seen as negative don't end up happening or don't end up being as bad as the market had originally thought it to be. So with that being said, we can say the market may have potentially priced in a few of these things, but at the same time, there's quite a few other things that are laying in the background in the near future and in the long-term future that I really don't believe the market has priced in just yet. So there's also that. But as far as the short term goes, you can kind of say that the market may have possibly already priced this in. And let's go ahead and look what would happen if that were to go down. All right, so this could possibly happen if the market has already priced quite a few of these things in. So first off, we would have to make it up to this range here, which is going to be $26,000. So if we were actually able to continue this or actually spike higher and just break through this completely within that week, we would see us around this $26,000 level. So this is going to be a very, very huge range because as you can see, there is not much resistance between this range here. So pretty much if we were actually able to see that rally that everyone's hoping that we see, the big relief rally, if we were able to see that, there's not very much resistance between this $26,000 range and this $30,000 range. So once we are actually able to see that, I believe that we're going to see a massive bull rally because that would really, really gain the regain the confidence of a lot of investors. So with that being said, if we can actually get to that area, the next level of resistance, the next big level that we would have to keep our eyes on would be that $32,000 level. So if most of these potential catalysts are already priced in, and even if they do come through and they're not as bad as the market is expecting it to be, and we do see that relief rally, then we could come up to this $32,000 level of resistance, which I have brought up before. And as you guys can see here, it's been a level of resistance in the past as well. So it's also acted as resistance in quite a few other areas. So it's just going to be another level that we're going to have to watch out for if things went like extremely well. So let's go ahead and talk about what can happen if things go the opposite way. So if things go in the opposite direction for various reasons, we have CPI coming up, we have Mt. Gox, we have just tons of different things going on right now. Just bull with Coinbase and stuff like that. We have tons of different things going on right now. So for whatever reason, we see the market actually begin to move bearishly starting the 11th. Then here's what I'm going to currently be looking at. I'm going to be looking for a very, very sharp move downward, which is why this is pointing so sharply down. And we're probably going to fall out of this range fairly quickly, this yellow range right here that I have drawn out. So we'll probably end up falling out of that range fairly fast. So with that being said, in order for us to fall out of that range, we're going to have to drop down to about 19,100, borderline 18,900. And then pretty much, guys, once we lose that $19,000 range, if we were to lose it off of this current small rally that we've got right now, I'm honestly not seeing $19,000 as a very strong level of support. So the next strong level of support that we have is obviously going to be here, which is this $17,000 range. So we would actually be coming and retesting this level of support. And actually, if you guys follow me on Twitter, I actually posted a chart that's kind of looked like this, where we had a double tap down here on the bottom, and we came down for the double bottom out, and from there possibly went up, and we possibly see the rally. But if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, definitely go ahead and do so at Raji Dinero. But anyways, so if we were to continue to see a more downward momentum from the $17,000 range, that's when we're going to be looking for lower ranges. So there's definitely going to be ranges of support in between here. But I'm personally going to be looking to have my buy order set anywhere between the $15,800 and the $12,000 range, especially around that 15,800. And I didn't draw it on here for whatever reason, but I forgot to. But I'm definitely going to have it around this range here. But anyways, have the $12,000 range on here highlighted, because if you guys go ahead and you guys take a look here, it's acted as a previous level of resistance. And I am expecting, if we come down to this range, it's going to actually act as a level of support for us to try to keep Bitcoin from going down towards that $10,000 range. But we're just really just going to have to kind of sit back and just watch this one and watch how this one plays out coming into Monday, which is going to be tomorrow. So definitely a lot of eyes are going to be on both the crypto market and the stock market in general. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about some of these catalysts, which are actually leading me to be a bit more on the bearish side. So first off, we've got Mt. Gox creditors, which are inching closer to repayment as Bitcoin dump looms. So pretty much there's going to be over 100,000 Bitcoins that are going to be dumped off into the market coming next month. And that's all going to be thanks to Mt. Gox, guys. So once that's unlocked, I'm honestly thinking that we may be able to see a possible potential bottom in August or September, Rectember. So we're going to definitely be seeing some sort of move around August to September for sure. So that's what I'm going to be looking for as far as Mt. Gox goes. If you guys want to read up a bit more on this article, definitely go ahead and check it out on Bloomberg. So after that, there's also going to be this, which is there going to be a dump incoming? Nobody really knows that. This is from Decrypt. Celsius pays back maker loan and moves $440 million in wrapped BTC to FTX. So Celsius, there's been a lot of Celsius news going on lately. They actually moved their liquidation point down to, I think, like 2,900 or something like that. Correct me in the comments below, but it's somewhere around that range. So that ended up being good. Then they come out and make this move over here with FTX exchange, and there's now 531 million on the exchange. So this is definitely going to be something to keep our eyes out for as well with BTC. So next up, we also have Coinbase users who have been unable to withdraw to their bank accounts. This is happening on exchanges across the board, guys. Like, I don't know what to really say about this one. Just don't keep your crypto on exchanges. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But if you're going to hold your crypto anywhere, if it's something that you think you're going to need in the short term, definitely don't hold it on the exchange. if it's something that you're going to keep on the long term, I mean, definitely don't hold it on the exchange. Just go ahead and keep it on a cold wallet, hardware wallet, and just keep it off the exchange, because with people not being able to withdraw to their bank accounts, eventually you're not going to be able to withdraw certain cryptos, and it's already happening on certain exchanges where they're not allowing you to withdraw things like, I think I've had a problem with IOTA before, I've had problems with Digibyte, I've had problems with quite a few other cryptos as well. They'll just start barring you from being able to withdraw off of their exchange as well. So just keep an eye out and watch out and be safe for that one too. Now, this one's going to kind of move us a little bit away from crypto, but still keep us in crypto, because this is going to affect crypto. It's going to affect everything. So we're looking at the CPI right now, which is going to be coming out very soon as well. And as you guys can see, we're actually kind of moving up to that double-digit CPI. And if we see a double-digit CPI, guys, that's just going to be a nail in the coffin, in my personal opinion. That's going to be enough to pretty much just... we're going to see some things across all global markets that we've never seen before as far as bearishness goes. And if you think this is bearish now, if we see a double-digit percentage on the CPI, that's just going to be like something just historic. So let's just hope we get another single-digit CPI, and we can kind of start seeing this like top out and drop down a little bit, you know what I mean? But that's definitely going to be something to watch out for, as well as going to be that consumer price index. And then after that, we have the Bank of Canada's interest rate, which is increasing, causing anxiety and confusion amongst Canadians. So this study was done on Global News. So Canada's bank is going to be doing the interest rate increase, and I honestly believe it's going to be a 75 BPS. Some people are saying it's going to be like 50, and some are saying it's going to be 100. I'm not too sure on the 100, but I can definitely see it being between 50 and 75. I'm expecting 75, but we're going to have to wait and go ahead and see what happens with that. And that's actually happening on the 13th, which is in 3 days. So a lot of things going on in this next week, which is why I was like pointing out to this week being from the 11th to the Friday being a very, very huge week for all markets. And next up, we had a similar story, but on a larger scale with Europe. So we have the European bank members saying that there's going to be ample room to hike to cool surging inflation. And then we also have the US rates as well. So the Fed's actually moving towards another big rate hike and increase as inflation lingers. So a lot of people are saying that they're just bluffing with this and they're not going to continue. But honestly, guys, in my personal opinion, I honestly do believe that there's not really much any other option, guys. And as things just keep on stacking up, like just bad thing after bad thing after bad thing, and I haven't even touched down on quite a few other things that are lingering that can affect all markets and crypto in general, that honestly, guys, I don't believe the bottom is in just yet. But that's all I've got for today's video. Really quick, if you guys aren't following me on Twitter for the last time, definitely go ahead and do so, because as you guys have seen, I haven't really uploaded on here in like a month. I'm going to try to start doing it a lot more frequently, but I keep saying that over and over again. But I can upload on here a lot faster than I can upload and edit a video and put it together on YouTube. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about this post that I made really quick, because back in 2019, when I was messing around with crypto, I've been messing around since like 2018, early 2018, 2017. Back here, I honestly thought that we were going much lower, and the bottom was $3,000. So I had went and sold off around 5,800, somewhere around here, thinking that we were just bouncing up really quick and we were fixing to go lower. And then that's when crypto started taking off. I think we actually did come down back around here, down to like that $5,800, $5,600 range. But by that time, you know, it's too late. So what I really want to say here, guys, is just don't try to perfectly time things. Don't try to perfectly time the bottom. Just continue to slowly dollar cost average in if you possibly can. I mean, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but the best possible thing that I can do for myself personally is dollar cost average. And I'm pretty sure there's plenty others that can say the same thing. The best thing that I've been doing that's done the best for me in investing in general is just dollar cost averaging and kind of just jumping in over time, because it's almost nearly impossible to time that bottom. And the people that do it, they get very lucky. But anyways, guys, that's all I've got for today's video. If you guys got any video recommendations, or you guys want to see me do a video on a different project or something like that, definitely leave it in the comment below. If you guys have any questions or anything that you guys want to bring up as far as like the CPI, inflation, stuff like that, definitely bring that up in the comment section below too as well, because I love talking about stuff like that with economics and whatnot. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you made it this far into the video, I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.